Right?
Yes.
So we'll start from the top. The very top is the same thing now as the region. Now they start making sense because we start naming bones and muscles, part of the region, and then you'll get to the arteries and have the same name.
This is the superior border, correct?
Yeah, superior border is this half. Right, so they have it outlined all the way to here because technically they're chopping these guys off so they make one square. So the acromion really isn't part of that border. Same thing with the body. This is the body. You know what I mean? Like everything outside of that is irrelevant, but they have their own name. So now you have lateral border, and then you have medial border. So I know that just sits this way on my back. Medial border, lateral. So inside, outside, superior. So that's why medial, lateral, eventually you get sick of hearing it. Right? So then I'll just work my way across and then down. So acromion is the same thing as acromial, right? Top of my shoulder. This little guy here, coracoid process. Process means point. So whenever I hear that, I know it's point. Even if it touches another bone, it's still pointing to it. And then the superior border, they're gonna ask you here, right? So superior is still above. So wherever they put it up and say, if they say what border is that, I know it's above everything. I know it's superior. And then supraspinous fossa. So fossa is always like taking an ice cream scoop and digging something out. That's what I end up with. That's always a fossa. So supraspinous point fossa. Right? So supraspinous fossa. And then as we keep going, the spine of the scapula is this guy. That's called the spine. And then infraspinous process, and then lateral border.
And this entire thing is the body.
The entire thing is the body.
And this is the infraspinous fossa?
Yeah, this here.
Okay.
It's always a dent.
Oh, this dent is the infraspinous fossa.
And then this is your inferior angle.
Okay.
So inferior, down, angle, I'm pointing in an angle.
And this is the superior angle?
And this would be your superior, this is superior border. They don't have your, they're going to depict it on the other way around. So now I'm going to turn around, I'm going to go over it again. So what they're doing is saying, look, there's a posterior view. So no matter where they lay it on there, when I learn it doesn't matter to me, I'm going to still figure it out. So I need to learn it this way, but I also need to learn it this way. Right? So if I flip it over, now some of it is redundant, but this is still the acromion. They're not going to change names. Still coracoid process. Still, now this little guy in here, just like on the hip, this is the suprascapular notch. And now this whole thing becomes the superior border, superior angle, medial border, inferior angle. So most of them, just remain the same. Subscapular fossa, lateral border. I forgot. I didn't tell you guys this one. This on here, from the coracoid process to the spine, that's your lateral angle. And then where that kind of looks like they dug it out of the ground, that's the glenoid cavity. Right. So now we're symmetrical. We're bisymmetrical animals. So everything on the left is on the right. Everything on the right is on the left. So we're bisymmetrical. So kind of like when we used to make little snowflakes when you were kids in school.